Hi, Internet. Let's play today's crossword puzzle from the New York Times. This is a Friday puzzle posted on May 17th, 2024. The constructor is Hemant Mehta and the editor Joe Faliano. All right, let's get started. One across Jordan's, for example. Is that the sneaker? I don't know. 6 across CN political correspondent blank Bash. I think Dana Bash. 10 across stuff, don't know. 14 across place for student mixers, not sure about that. 16 across the last thing left in Pandora's box. I think that was hope, as I remember the story. It was the ills of the world were contained in Pandora's box. When she opened it, it let loose, poverty and misery and whatnot, but hope also remained in the box. 17 across became smitten. Don't know. 18 across, barely made without. That's usually eked out, something along those lines, a good crossword word. 19 across, like some blankets and burritos. I learned just a few weeks ago that a burrito can be wet. You can order your burrito wet. Not something I'd ever heard before, but I think it means to splash some sauce on it. Wet blanket is somebody who ruins a party, so I think both of those would fit. 20 across, eccentric, don't know, and 21 across, long rows, don't know that. Okay, let's look at the downs. 1 down, letters next to a blurred image. Perhaps it might be not safe for work, so it is blurred out. 2 down, domed drink, an icy, I'm not sure. 3 down, pleated garment, a kilt, I think, has pleats. 4 down, animal that's catadromous, meaning it lives in fresh water but goes to sea to breed. I don't know. 5 down, cutting lines or cutting lines. Lines you would use to insult someone, to cut them. 15 across, bill featuring Ben. Ben Franklin is on the $100 bill. I've seen both C-note and hundo used for $100 bills. Let's get some crossing letters and figure out what that is. 6 down, arm raisers, informally. Doers? 7 down, thanks, follower. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, 8 down, aspiring mariner. A new sailor or a Navy recruit, something like that. 9 down, longest serving Prime Minister of Japan. Is it Abe? I think was a name I remember seeing for a long time as the Prime Minister of Japan. Let's try that. 10 down, food item that's fittingly shaped like a mouse cursor. A cheese something? I don't know. 11 down, modern TV attachment. Could be Roku. I also learned from doing these crosswords that Roku is a box and not a service. It's a physical thing. 12 down, did an impression of, okay, here's our New York Times standby. I haven't seen this one in a while. To ape someone is to mimic them, according to these crossword puzzles. 13 down, docs orders. I don't know. 10 across, stuff, to cram. Meds, could be medication, something ordered by a doctor. What's 21 across? Long rows. Long rows. Rows could be an argument, a feud. An argument that goes on for a long time might be termed a feud. I think that's what that is. Okay. 1 across, Jordans. I guess Nike makes those Jordans, Air Jordans, and other sneakers. Place for student mixers. A science lab? Does that fit? Students would be mixing formulas in a science lab. So icy does fit for a domed drink, like a Slurpee, the little plastic dome they put on top to keep it from overflowing. 17 across, became smitten, fell in love. We fell in love completely the day that I bought you violets for your furs. So 4 down, eels are catadromous. I've never heard that word before, but I guess it means it lives in fresh water but goes to sea to breed. Interesting. Cutting lines, snippets or something. Let's try C-note as the $100 bill. C, the Roman numeral for 100, so a C note is a $100 bill. Arm raisers. Oh, delts. Your deltoids are the muscles you use to raise your arm. Eccentric, dotty. Yeah, so Navy. I thought this could begin Navy or naval or new, but yeah, Navy would fit now. What's 22 across? Sounds fun. Yes, let's. That sounds fun. Let's do it. 23 across. Awards won by George Strait in 3 separate decades, familiarly. Country Music Awards. I think he's a country music performer. Okay, well, we got a good chunk of the top section filled in. Let's continue with the acrosses. 25 across. Capital of Punjab province. Not sure about that. 28 across. 1873 invention first used in San Francisco. Trolley car or telegraph? I don't know. 32 across. Empty the trash. Trash capitalized for some reason. Not sure why. 33 across. Massive onrush. Don't know. 34 across. Fade out. Don't know. 35 across. Option for a road trip. Maybe which route you're going to take. Not sure. But let's try it. 36 across. Proctor's directive. Proctor of a test would tell you begin, maybe? Let's get some letters for that. 37 across. A dessert skipper's explanation. If you skip dessert, you might say, I'm on a diet. Have some dessert. Oh, no, thank you. I'm on a diet. Okay. 39 across. If only I said that more often. Not something you hear coming out of my mouth very often. 39 across. Easy on me, singer 2021. Don't know. 40 across. 7-piece puzzles. I don't know. 41 across. Hills, publisher. Hill's partner in publishing. Hill and, or blank and Hill. That doesn't click. All right, 25 down. Not sketchy. Don't know. 26 down. Bouquet feature. Bouquet is another word for aroma. The bouquet of a glass of wine, for example. 27 down. Sported. Had on. If you're sporting a hat or a jacket, you're wearing it, you have it on. Tossing and turning, say. Don't know. 5 down. Cutting lines are going to be snide. Snide remarks. Yeah, that fits. 28 down. Credits. Cites. You credit someone's work by citing it in your paper or your book. 33 down. Prenatal period. Prenatal period. Like a trimester of pregnancy? I'm not sure. Navy aspiring mariner. And so Navy recruit, I think, but Navy cadet, maybe? Let's try that. 24 down. Credential to climb the corporate ladder. An MBA? Is that going to fit with 23 across? Yeah, Country Music Awards. CMAs, I guess. Country Music Awards. 22 down. Contingency. It's going to be cheese something, just because it's fittingly shaped like a mouse cursor, so cheese would be related. A cheese wheel. Cable car is something you associate with San Francisco, or I do, or Tony Bennett did. To beware little cable cars, climb halfway to the stars. 21 down. Contingency. 29 down. Court figure in old slang. Don't know. 30 down. Spain's so-called city of saints and stones. Don't know that. 31 down. Keep up to date on the issues. To read. To, I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can fill in these. 25 across. Lahore is a city in Pakistan. That's probably the capital of Punjab province. Punjab, I know, is in Pakistan. There's probably a Punjab in India as well. 32 across. Empty the trash. 33 across. Massive onrush. Fade out. Go dim. Yeah. I don't know 7-piece puzzles. Not sketchy could be legitimate, not sketchy. Erase. Empty the trash. Is that like emptying the trash on your computer? Why is it capitalized because it's a computer menu selection, maybe? Tossing and turning. Losing sleep? Yeah. Tangrams? I don't know that puzzle. Maybe I'll have to take a look. Maybe it would make a good video. I don't know. 38 down. Word on either side of after. Day after day. Yeah. Let's try tangrams. 7-piece puzzles. Never heard of those. Prenatal period. Let's try trimester, I guess. A pregnancy, the period before the baby is born. So prenatal. Pregnancy is typically divided into 3-month periods called trimesters. Contingency. Okay, those aren't clicking. Let's continue with the acrosses. 44 across. Hidden treasures on Survivor. Don't know. 47 across. Lovable rascal. Maybe a scamp. 49 across. Merger agreement. Don't know. It could be I do if you're... could be synonym for a wedding. 52 across, it might run in the cold. Your nose would run in the cold. 53 across, a 3-finger salute to help reboot. Is that Control-Alt-Delete? You need 3 fingers to press those keys at the same time. I've heard the phrase 2-finger salute, which is a rude gesture in the UK. Never heard 3-finger salute, except Boy Scouts use a 3-finger salute, don't they? 55 across, skee ball target. A hole. You're trying to get balls in the hole, I think. 56 down, outpaces the syllabus. Reads ahead. 57 across, not keep harping on. To forget about. I don't know. 58 across, Java servers. Java, a synonym for coffee here, I think. Coffee could be served in urns. 59 across, gets larger visually. Looms. Could be. Okay, let's see if we can finish these downs. 44 down, very clear as a stream. I've seen this clue before, and it gave me quite a bit of trouble until I finally figured out that it was like a stream of a television show, and in HD, in high definition, would be very clear. 45 down, option in the Monty Hall problem. That's a logic problem having to do with the Price is Right, or no, Let's Make a Deal, an old game show where you had to choose prizes that were behind a door. 46 down, capital city that's home to the Vigeland Sculpture Park. That sounds Scandinavian. Let's try Oslo. Does that fit with idols? I haven't seen Survivor. Is that the one where you get voted off the island? Maybe there are idols that give you extra points or something. To drop. Yeah, let's drop it. Let's not keep harping on it. Okay, those all seem to fit. Northernmost point in the Inner Hebrides is the Isle of Skye, I guess. Okay, that seems to fit. Let's look at these downs. 53 down, fine wine word. Cru. I think I've seen that on wine labels. Grand Cru. I don't know what quite it means. I think it means raw, or it's the past participle for believed. I'm not sure. 48 down, prefix in some juice names. Cran apple, cran grape juice from Ocean Spray. 43 down, comes out on top. Comes out on top. Don't know. 41 across, Cass Elliot and Michelle Phillips in a 1960s group. They were the female part of the Mamas and the Papas. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. 54 down, helpful word in a cryptogram. Oh, that's going to be the, isn't it? Cryptogram, some kind of word or letter puzzle. Where you have to substitute letters for others. I think the is often useful in figuring those out. 49 down, sneaking suspicion. Don't know. 50 down, treasured. And 51 down, one-time Ford rival. Oldsmobile, maybe? This looks like it's going to be Control-Alt-Delete for the 3-fingered salute to help reboot. I haven't heard that phrase before. I do know Control-Alt-Delete is how you reboot your computer in at least on Windows systems. 43 down comes out on top. Oh, bald. If you're balding, your hair is coming out on top. Okay. Contingency. Some kind of plan, of a fallback plan. 59 across could be gets larger, nears. It nears. It gets larger visually. Okay. I have an idea, a sneaking suspicion. Treasured could be dear. Let's try Olds. He was a car manufacturer who the Oldsmobile is named after. 49 across merger agreement. I do. Yeah, that's what you say to get married. You agree to the merger of your marriage. Let's try fallback plan. 421 down, contingency. What was 33 across? Massive onrush, a tidal wave. It's going to be cheese wheel, I think. Could this be an H? Proctor's, no, Proctor's directive, begin. As I said, the proctor of the test might say that. And then pencils down at the end. Easy on me. Is that Adele? Hills. McGraw-Hill is a publisher. Okay, they do textbooks and other things. So through 43 across, get a rise out of, to bake something, you would want it to rise in the oven. Okay, cheese wedge, not cheese wheel. So 29 down, court figure, a cager. Yeah, I used to see this in headlines about basketball teams. They were called cagers, I guess, because the basketball court is kind of like a cage, I guess. Spain's Avila is a city in Spain. Is that the city of saints and stones? Teresa of Avila was a saint from there. Renew is to keep up to date on the issues. Okay, you're on the issues of the magazine you subscribe to. You keep up to date on them by renewing your subscription. And Adele, I think, would fit. So I think E finishes the puzzle. Yeah. Okay, so that was fun. I'll have to look up three-fingered salute and see if that's like something that an IT pro would say. Well, give it the old three-fingered salute. Just turn it off and turn it back on again. Reboot. Balls, that's a clever clue. Come out on top. What was had on? Sported, had on. A little bit difficult to figure out. I don't know tangrams. I'm going to have to look those up and figure out what those are. Okay, well, that was a good Friday puzzle. Not too difficult. So 1652 today. I think that's a little fast for me for a Friday puzzle. I tend to kind of take my time when solving these puzzles, but that's a good time. So this one, not too difficult. A good way to spend a few minutes. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.